that all we can do for Maggie? Maggie, let's hear it!
All right. I'm Maggie, and I have OCD. And this is Marge. She's really nervous. Aloha, Marge. So who out there has OCD like me? Raise your hand. Like you? Well, some of you are compulsive liars. And you there. I'm not going to ask you what your OCDs are, because then I would have to adopt them. And I have enough already. So, when you get excited, just shake your pom-pom. Okay, my biggest OCD is counting everything. Every step, every minute, every light bulb, every person in this room. 53. So don't leave until I'm done, or I'll have to make a mental adjustment. I might have to start all over like Groundhog Day. Okay? So, I have something on the back of March here. I just realized I had OCD when I was a kid. That was a nightmare. How many is all the king's horses and all the king's men? Anyway, you know? And how many breadcrumbs did Hansel and Gretel drop? And exactly how many who's live in Hoover? This was challenging. And then I had kids of my own. And I loved watching Sesame Street because they count everything. My favorite Muppet is the count. One chocolate chip cookie. Ha 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 ha. Two chocolate chip cookies. Ha 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 ha. Three chocolate chip cookies. And now my son is a math major. No. Every day except Sundays and holidays, I take 25 steps from my front door to my mailbox. But I'm getting a little older, so my steps will get smaller, and I might have to finish it off with a couple of giant ones. Maybe this is why older people fall and break their hips. I think there should be a question on the intake form at the hospital. Do you have OCD? No. And then, I know I'd forget this. If I have to walk with a cane, it's going to throw me all off, because I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A cane, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. That doesn't work. And forget about a wheelchair. That's not for me. But OCD can work in your favor. There are lots of great jobs for people who have it. Accountant. Professional organizer, like my sister. Librarian, my other sister. We love the Dewey Decimal System. That's awesome. And then Santa Claus. Yeah. He makes a list and he checks it twice. I dig that. You know, I really appreciate that. Tailors and carpenters measure twice and cut once. Right? And I think every surgeon should have some OCD. All religions have a lot of OCD behavior in them too. I'm not Catholic, but I do dig the whole rosary, 10, that's a good number. 10 count, and you can touch it, tactile, visual, it's all good. Numbers are important in all religions. How many commandments, how many virgins, how many days of fasting, how many disciples, I love all that crap. Oh yeah, this big watch thing anyway, right? Really? This is my orologio, which is Italian for watch. I have to check in every minute or so just to make sure I'm on time, or at least in the right space-time continuum. Okay? I mean, Trekkies know how important that is. So, Mr. Sulu navigates so quickly. Watch out for that wormhole. I mean, how many thrusters in a starship?
Ow!
How many stars? How many galaxies? How many wormholes? How many quadrants? That's 4. L'orologio. Okay, we're almost done now. Okay. So, my fellow OCD sufferers, how do you break through the craziness and burst through the force field?
Drink.
I say you have to go where no man's gone before. Break out of any routine, and you should go to the desert, get naked, and roll in the dust. Okay? Try Burning Man for this. So, Marge goes to Burning Man. There's all kinds of weirdness at Burning Man. Dubstep music can change your heartbeat. You know, you go there with the boom, 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 boom. You leave there with a boom, boom, boom. Just intense. And then you get a new name from a random. We love naming people at Burning Man. One guy we named Queef. And I often wonder if he still thinks of himself as Queef on the inside. Sometimes you feel like a queef, sometimes you don't. And now this is a large Marge. So just imagine riding a bicycle for a whole week and using a porta potty. In the dark, in the dust, such a blast. My family did not understand how someone like me could do this, but I did. So, no. Wearing a tutu might put you in the right mood.
Maggie's gonna wear the tutu.
Who doesn't want to wear a tutu now and then? They suit all body types and all genders, and they come in an array of fine colors. So, life is too short. Make it count. All the way from Maine, my friend Robert is going to be singing my favorite song, and I'm going to dance.